How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for the big one then. Nottingham Forest taking on Derby County at their gaff in the East Midlands derby. So yeah, not really going into this one very confident, if I'm honest. You know, okay, yeah, it's Derby and you expect to always beat your rivals, and you go into this game, anything can happen, you know, it's a derby match. But I'm not feeling too confident, if I'm honest, because we're off the back of a 4-0 drubbing to Wolves. Okay, it was the younger players, but the first team players aren't really doing very much, any better, should I say, than what we're seeing at the minute from the youngsters. So I'm not feeling too great. But like I say, it is Derby Day, so it could be different. Who knows? I'd like to see us go out there and really just give our all, you know, in this game more than any other. I just want to see them really go for it. You know, hopefully Houghton sees the Derby game, sees how important it is to the fans, and wants to let the shackles go off a little bit, let the players, actually play football rather than just parking the bus from minute one. But no, I don't know. I think you got to look at the performance on Tuesday night. You got to look at the likes of Horvath. I think for me, he's got to start. Samba's not been good enough so far this season, in my opinion. He's made a couple of mistakes this season so far already, leading to goals, which isn't great at all. And I think Horvath really kept the score down. I think he had a really good game. Well, not a really good game. He had a good game. I think he commanded his box well, did well with the youngsters who were in the back line. So I think, he looked really positive and, really kept the scoreline down. So I think you got to give him a start. I think he really deserved it. In terms of the lineup, obviously you're going to expect Chris Houghton 4-2-3-1. I don't think he's ever going to change that. I'd like to see a midfield two though of Tyrese Forner and James Garner, something a little bit more progressive, a bit more exciting, rather than Colback and Yates, which for me doesn't really work, if I'm honest. I think you've got to have at least one of them who's more progressive, who can take the ball forward, who can create from deep, rather than two DMs who just sit there, they pass the ball sideways and backwards and, play safety football. You can't play safety football against your biggest rivals. You've got to go out there. You've got to really put in a shift. You've got to assert your dominance, play on the front foot, press them. You can't just nick a goal or try and nick a goal and sit on that. You've got to really go for it. You saw how that damaged us last season at Pride Park, or Prideless Park as we like to call it as Forest fans. We got a goal through Garner and then sat on it and conceded with 9 minutes to go. So I think it's really important that we look at the game, we look at the occasion, and we really play up to it. We don't let the occasion get a hold of us, but we get a hold of the occasion and we really just go forward and really go at them and not sit back and try and defend, try and just, we'll try and nick a 0-0. I think that might be our best way of getting anything from the game if we do nick a 0-0, because I don't see us getting any goals any time soon. But yeah, I think it's a must win for Chris Houghton if he wants to keep his job. If he's serious about staying at Forest, then for me he has got to keep his job, because I think he's got to win this game, because I think if he doesn't, his job's gone. The fans have already turned on him in their large majority, and I think even the most staunch Chris Houghton supporters at the club will turn on him if we get battered by Derby, or if we fail to even show up, even put in a shift, But I think it's make or break for Chris Houghton. I'm surprised that he's not already been sacked, so he's still at the club. But we talked about that a bit more on the Red and White show if you haven't seen it already. But we really need to win this game, or really need to just give something in this game that indicates that Chris Houghton wants to keep his job, because you see the way he turned around to the fans and shook his head when they said sacked in the morning. Is that a sign of, no, I'm not going to get sacked, trust me, or shake his head in the sign of, I don't really care what you've got to say, but no, I think from this game, you've really, really got to go out there and you've really got to try and look like you're winning, even if you're not going to. And you got to, obviously, I really, really want to win this game. That's goes without saying. But I think you've really got to show. You got a statement of intent, even if you fail to win. Even if the worst happens and we do lose, as long as we show that we try and we put everything out there on the pitch, you can't complain too much. If we go out there and just do absolutely nothing and lose, I'm going to be absolutely livid, because it's one of the biggest games of the season. And if you set us up, I'll put two sitting defensive midfielders in front of a defence and not let the wing backs go forward and play long balls up to a striker who's completely isolated and got no support, I'll be absolutely fuming. But I think it's last chance saloon for Chris Hughton. This could be the start of a redemption story for him, or it could be the final nail in the coffin. It really is that sort of thing for Chris Hughton, or it could just be one more day, one more game to keep the clock ticking. But who knows? We really, really can't afford to lose this game. We really can't afford to go out there and play another negative style of football, because we need to pick up points and try and sit on 0-0s or grab a cheeky goal like by some stroke of fortune and then sitting on it. We can't afford to do that when we've got 0 points at the bottom of the table. We're at the foot of the league and we're trying to play defensive football that hasn't worked. So I think if it doesn't change and if we don't see something different, it could really, really be goodbye Chris Hughton. And I think nearly all the Forest fans will be gone by then on wanting Hughton to stay. But we really need to win this game. In terms of the lineup, I'm going to go with Horvath and go for me a back four of Gabriel at right back. If we can get Max Lowe, who are rumoured to get in on loan, in on time, then I'd love to get him in there. He's played for Derby before, so it could be a chance for a returning player to get a winner against his old club in the Derby, which would be absolutely unbelievable. You've got the likes of who is it? Commons has done it. He's scored against us. Osborne, prime example from the Derby Academy, came to Forest, banged in a winner in the 90th minute, so that could be brilliant to see. Two centre backs for me, I'd go with Figueiredo and McKenna. I want Worrell to play, but if he's not fit, then get him on the bench. He needs to be in that dressing room, because he gets what it means to be a Forest fan. He gets what it means to win these games. He didn't want Derby to go down because he wanted to play against them. So if he's fit, get him in alongside McKenna now, as soon as we can. If he's not, get him in that dressing room, because he knows what it means. The two midfielders, for me, like I said, I'd love to see Garner and Fawn. I don't know if that's a bit of a lightweight, a bit of a true kind of, I don't know what the word is, less attacking, I guess, midfield. I don't know. Maybe Yates and one of Garner and Fauna could be what we'll see. The three behind the striker for me, I'm going to go with Zinkernagel, Johnson and Myton for me, with up front Lyle Taylor. I think that's what we've got to go with, and I hope that gives us enough to get the win. But yeah, really, really want to see Forest win, really want to see all 3 points, and really want to see us get some points on the board and get off the foot of the table. So yeah, if you did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, vote for Talk Forest TV if you can in the Football Content Awards. I'm sure there's a link somewhere on the channel. Or go on one of the Talk Forest TV social media accounts, and it will sort of detail you exactly which category we are going for. But imagine if we could win that, that'd be absolutely sensational, and would really cheer us all up after Forest not doing too well on the pitch. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you think the score will be, who you think should play, and what you think the sort of thing is going to happen. So thank you for watching, and please, come on, you Reds.